Welcome to the Rudick Report. Today is Wednesday, May 10th, 2023. If you can, please support this channel by buying me a cup of coffee or by visiting my affiliate links. Your help is greatly appreciated and helps us to continue to provide content. After meeting with President Biden on Tuesday, House Speaker Kevin McCarthy said that he did not see any new movement on a potential debt ceiling deal. "I didn't see any new movement," McCarthy revealed. He said that everyone in the room reiterated their positions that they have long held. He added that staff would continue to negotiate. McCarthy blamed Biden for waiting 97 days for Tuesday's negotiations. He said the Republican debt ceiling bill, the Limit Save Grow Act of 2023, would raise the debt ceiling in a responsible manner and boost economic growth. Mitch McConnell emphasized that the United States is going to default on its debt. He said that elections have consequences and the president needs to get serious about negotiating with McCarthy, adding that the solution is between Biden and McCarthy. McCarthy also said that Biden's claim that the Republican debt ceiling bill would cut veteran care is an outright lie and simply political rhetoric. Senator Joe Manchin, a Democrat from West Virginia, stated that President Joe Biden's refusal to negotiate over spending cuts in exchange for raising the debt ceiling is not rational, it's not reasonable, and it's not practical. It's hypocritical to say that we're not going to do it now, when we've done it every time that there has been a split in the party. The only time that I know that there hasn't been a big discussion is when one party, whether it be Republicans or Democrats, have control of all three houses. In an interview with CNN, Representative Chip Roy from Texas stated that President Joe Biden's refusal to negotiate over the debt ceiling conflicts with everything the president has ever stood for, and noted that as senator, Biden opposed debt limit increases without fiscal reforms on multiple occasions, and Biden's negotiated on agreements on cutting spending in exchange for raising the debt ceiling as early as 2011. Let's not forget the out-of-control spending that has already taken place. The $1.5 trillion Inflation Reduction Act, which actually did nothing. In fact, the inflation has risen dramatically since then, even though the talking points all over the media was that inflation was transitory. Confirming this, at the time of the review of the act, the Congressional Budget Office confirmed the Manchin-Schumer Inflation Reduction Act would do nothing to address inflation. The truth is, inflation was anything but transitory and is still causing a great deal of financial stress for most Americans. With Biden's refusal to make any concessions at all, and statements being released telling Americans that health benefits are at risk or that Social Security payments won't be made, and with Republicans taking a hard line, it is possible that there could be a default, but I highly doubt it. To me, this is all good cop, bad cop being played out, and soon they will announce that through great effort and for the good of America, they have reached a bipartisan agreement at the 11th hour to save the day, when in fact, the irresponsible spending will continue and the dollar will continue to be devalued and your purchasing power will ultimately get dropped again. It is no wonder that more and more nations around the globe are making plans to move away from the dollar for trade. Following years of abusing its reserve currency status, the United States now faces a growing wave of global de-dollarization, as many of the largest and most populous countries on the planet are banding together to launch a US dollar alternative to being used in global trade. The collapse and death of the dollar is coming much sooner than anyone forecasted, with multiple countries with huge global economies now working together to eliminate the US dollar in trade. Also, with the BRICS nations expanding and working towards the creation of an alternative currency, the dollar's days of being the world's reserve currency are coming to an end. So, this is not financial advice in any way, but it may be wise to get some food, get some water, get some cash for emergencies in case there are runs, and if possible, get out of debt and move some money into precious metals. There are many reputable companies to buy from. Some include JM Bullion, SD Bullion, and Money Metals. You can use whoever you think is best, but just take some action before you can't. Thank you for listening, and until next time, this is the Rudick Report.